Welcome to the Self Transformation Session 3. Today on Saturday. First of all, we will see about a breathing technique to produce the most researched miracle molecule in your body. This is our disclaimer. A Belgian scientist, John Baptista, in 1620 first prepared this molecule. It was first studied in 1772 by a British chemist, Joseph Priestley. Since 19th century, it was used to treat the insufficient blood supply to the heart muscle. But it remained much unknown until late 1980s. Mostly, it was known as a noxious air pollutant. It is since hailed as a miracle molecule. It has become the most studied molecule. In last 25 years, more than 140,000 scientific papers were published. Most of them are in last 8 years. In 1998, the Nobel Prize for Medicine or Physiology was awarded to Robert Furchgott, Luis Ignarro, and Farid Murad for their discoveries of this molecule as a signal molecule in the arrangement of blood vessels, and specifically in the control of blood pressure and its mediation in wide varieties in our body. It is one of the most important signaling molecules, a messenger molecule in our body. It is involved in virtually every organ system where it is responsible for modulating an astonishing variety of effects. You can see the importance of this molecule, the role and the effect it creates in new blood vessels, asthma, diabetes, glaucoma, hormone secretion, infection, insulin signaling, memory, orgasm, septic shock, stroke, tumors. And these are just to list a few major examples. Human body produces this molecule from an amino acid called L-arginine. It can be synthesized from sweat on our skin. We get it through raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and fruits. Green herbs, garlic, nuts and seeds, soybeans, leafy greens, beets, watermelon, dark chocolates, lentils. But when we cook, which we all do, boil, steam, broil, bake, blanch, or roast, it is mostly destroyed. Antiseptic compounds found in mouthwash destroy the bacteria in the mouth that produces this miracle molecule. We know one cannot be well without an adequate amount of this molecule circulating throughout the body. Yet the very first thing over 200 million Americans and the rest of the world as well do each day is use an antiseptic mouthwash, which destroys the good bacteria that helps to create this molecule. These ones thought good habits may be doing more harm than good. The lead study author, Nathan Bryan, observed these things. This miracle molecule is called nitric oxide, NO. Nitric oxide is produced in the paranasal sinuses, a group of 4 air-filled spaces that surround the nasal cavity. Initially, it was thought that these paranasal sinuses were evolutionary remnants, just like appendix. But the prime function of this organ is to produce nitric oxide, which travels downstream with the inspired air to decrease pulmonary vascular resistance and thereby decrease the workload on the heart. When we chew foods, friendly oral bacteria react with saliva to convert nitrates into nitrites, NO3 to NO2. In the stomach, nitrites are converted to nitric oxide, where it goes into the bloodstream to meet the body's needs. So NO2 to NO. Leftover nitrates and nitrites that are not converted to nitric oxide can be excreted or stored in the saliva glands or under the skin for later conversion into nitric oxide. Research conducted during a previous coronavirus epidemic, the SARS coronavirus, showed that nitric oxide inhibited the replication of SARS coronavirus in a dose-dependent manner, meaning that higher levels had a greater inhibitory effect on the replication of the virus. Once nitric oxide enters the bloodstream, it acts as a messenger to relax smooth muscles within the lining of our arteries. How does nitric oxide help us? When the muscle relaxes, the arteries widen, allowing for increased blood flow and circulation. Look at this chart. Are we getting enough nitric oxide? Scientists say that at the age of 10, we have more nitric oxide than during any age time in our life. It's nearly 100%. But as we age, nitric oxide starts decreasing. By the age of about 30, is nearly 20% down. By age of 50, is about 70% down. And over 60, we only have 15% nitric oxide in our body. So arteries narrow due to age-related inability to produce adequate nitric oxide. And it also depends on our lifestyle. On a side note, drug Viagra works on this principle. The physiological mechanism of penile or clitoral erection involves release of nitric oxide in the corpus cavernosum, mass of erectile tissue forming the bulk of penis and clitoris during sexual stimulation. Because of the inherited or acquired health conditions, enzyme PDE5 blocks the effect of nitric oxide. These acquired health conditions means it's our lifestyle choice, how we live and lead our life. This results in erectile dysfunction or an absence or low-grade orgasm. The main ingredient of the drug inhibits enzyme PDE5, resulting in smooth muscle relaxation and inflow of blood to the genital tissues. The entire drug works on the principle of nitric oxide because nitric oxide widens our blood vessels. Apart from normal breathing and nitrate-rich food, there is another way to increase the production of nitric oxide in our body. As we know that as we age, the ability of the body to produce nitric oxide, and because of our lifestyle, there would be less nitric oxide in our body. And because of that, we are losing our well-beingness. So apart from normal breathing and nitrate-rich food that provide us nitric oxide, there is also another way to increase the production of nitric oxide in our body by 1,500%. And that is Bhramari Pranayam, female bee breathing, also known as humming breath. Now Dinesh will do the practical demo of Bhramari Pranayam along with the benefits of humming effect.
So impaired breathing leads to poor air circulation and lower levels of beneficial nitrous oxide in the nose and sinuses, thus creating an environment beneficial for bacterial growth and inflammation. Studies carried out at the Karolinska Institute in Sweden show that humming, just simple humming, increases airflow in the sinuses. Further, the levels of nitric oxide increase 15 to 20-fold by humming compared with quiet exhalation. By breathing through the nose, we harness the various properties of nitric oxide, including its germicidal powers. So what does humming do? Humming reduces stress. Humming induces calmness. Humming enhances sleep. Humming lowers heart rate and blood pressure. It produces neurochemicals such as oxytocin, increases lymphatic circulation and melatonin production, releases endorphins, and also creates new neural pathways in the brain. All these help reduce stress, promote health and well-being. So now let us practice Bhramari Pranayam. So please sit in any comfortable position. Close your eyes. Let's just go through the instructions once and then follow the instructions, and we will do 5 rounds of Bhramari Pranayam. So sit in any comfortable position. Close your eyes and breathe deeply and hold. Close your ear flaps with your thumbs. Place your index finger just above your eyebrows and the rest of the fingers by the side of the nose. Applying very gentle pressure to the sides of your nose. Keep your mouth closed. Breathe out slowly through the nose, making a humming sound. I will demonstrate once and then we will do it together 5 times. So everyone, please do it with me. This increases the production of nitric oxide 10 to 15 times what we would have if we were just breathing in and out through the nose.